Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold up a sec. YouTube is telling me that 79.1% of yous that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. What type of sorcery is this? Drag that Stuart Little looking ass across the screen and hit the subscribe button. Take care, see you in the video.
Hello there.
I never thought we'd reach a day on this channel where I'll be saying, welcome guys to my reaction of episode 2 of Star Trek The Original Series. So what's going on guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 23-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia, shittiest shop baby. And yes, today we are reacting to episode 2 of Star Trek The Original Series titled Charlie X. On Netflix, this says that it is episode 3 because of the pilot, The Cage, but no, this is in fact the aired episode 2, the original aired episode 2. So yeah, we're going to get into the reaction, we're going to have some fun with this thing, and as of yet, I've only uploaded the pilot reaction of the channel, so I have no idea how the first episode of my Star Trek reaction is going to do at this current moment in time, but yeah, exciting times ahead if it does well on the channel, and if you are seeing this, that means it is doing kind of well, and we are going to be continuing. And if you don't, I guess I'm talking to myself at the moment. But yeah, let's get into the reaction. Let's have some fun with this thing and let's smash it. Let's go.
Over to us with an unusual passenger.
I'm someone just put a comment like 5 minutes ago on my original pilot reaction for Star Trek, and they said, welcome to the most diverse franchise in existence. And I read it as divisive, so I replied, worse than Star Wars, ha ha ha. And the individual replied, no, most diverse in terms of like there's so much to choose from and so much content. And I just laughed to myself because I was like, worse than Star Wars? Hang on a sec. Are you sure you can be more divisive than Star Wars? And I was like, I was ready to buy up a theater food chain for the amount of popcorn I needed for the most divisive franchise in existence. And I'm like, I'm such an idiot. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know. That was just a brain fart right there. I read diverse as divisive.
All right, Chief, begin materialization. We've heard a great deal about you. Welcome aboard.
The levels of sus already.
Wonderful boy, Charlie. We felt quite honored being the
and
one
having him
to
aboard with us. Why, it's been a great pleasure. The things that he's learned in the last 3 months.
Absolutely. To think this boy spent practically his whole life alone on that planet. Everyone killed. Just a few microtapes to learn from.
How many humans like me on this ship? Human like me. That's exciting. Is that the right word?
That's perfect. It's the exact word.
No, we've a tight schedule to make, Captain. Just 20 of us. We're making out fine. This must be a space first. As
These
transport
guys
ship
are in
for
the
this
biggest
meeting,
rush
nothing.
to offload Charlie as quick as possible.
Not even sorry and brandy? We're fine, thank you. Pleasant journey, Captain. Thank you.
I want you guys to pull up a picture of Ashley Eckstein, the individual who voices Ahsoka in Star Wars. Pull up a picture of her and then look at this individual here, this lady, I forgot her name. They look exactly alike. Like, I'm not joking.
This is Charles Evans. Show him to his quarters and drop his records off at Dr. McCoy's office, if you will.
Yes, sir. Come with me, please.
Is that a girl?
That's a girl.
A girl touched me? No way. I wonder if this season itself is gonna be like sort of
Space,
have those
the
sort
final
of
frontier.
one-off episodes, like
These are the
one-off issue
voyages of the
episodes.
Starship Enterprise.
Similar to like the first episode we had where it was the captain's log of Kirk, and he's just recapping an issue they've experienced and how they overcame it. And then this episode began with another captain's log, and he's detailing Charlie who came aboard the Starship Enterprise. And I wonder if this season is going to be a lot of those sort of like problem of the week episodes, if that makes sense, where there will be a problem they'd have to deal with, whether it's like an extraterrestrial like alien or like someone that comes aboard the ship, similar to like last episode. And I'm guessing this episode, this Charlie individual is gonna be a problem for them, and then later on in the season they start to delve into a more, you know, linear storyline, where there's a focus on like a main villain or like a main sort of entity that they have to deal with. I'm not sure, but I'm interested to see the structure of this season.
I want them to like me.
Most 17-year-olds do. Come on, let's go. Show you to your quarters.
This guy here wearing Yaskia's coat from The Witcher.
Look, I'm off duty at 1400. Why don't you join me in Recreation Room 6, Deck 3?
You got a deal, friend.
Oh, yo, my mans.
Charlie?
My mans. Charlie.
I thought. Don't be angry. I wanted.
Charlie, you just don't go around slapping girls on the... Look, why don't you tell Captain Kirk or Dr. McCoy what you did, and they'll explain it to you, okay?
I will.
I really love the production design of the show. I said in episode 1, they really spared no expense with the vibrancy in each shot and the colors that are illuminating in the background. Lots of reds, purples, yellows, and the aesthetic in terms of the production design. I know the reference I'm about to make came out after. It really kind of reminds me of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, like the OG 1971 film. It really reminds me of that, like the aesthetic and the design of the sets and everything. I don't know why, it just does.
Dr. McCoy, Mr. Spock is working out.
Status report?
Thank you.
Maybe because
He's working
color
out a
was just
training
coming
program
into.
for China.
Maybe because color was just coming into, you know, being introduced into film and television, that they just went all out with the color scheme.
Ollie Evans, Earth history, his own background, that sort of thing. I'd like you to give him the necessary medical orientation on the problems of adolescence.
Well, don't you think it'd be better for a strong father image like you? He already looks up to
The
you,
job
Jim.
is yours, Bo, and flattery will get you nowhere.
Hey, she was hitting on Spock in the first episode, in my opinion. I thought she was.
On the Starship Enterprise, there's someone who's in Satan's guise. We know not what he'll do.
Oh man, why do they keep allowing Juju on their ship? They allowed it in the first episode, they're doing it now.
Want to see something?
You know what? Just chuck Charlie in the airlock and be
How
done
did
with
you
it.
do that?
Send him out into the vacuum of space.
Oh, I can do a lot of card tricks. One of the men on the Antari showed me.
What an attention-seeking.
I don't believe it.
Well, there's no right way to hit a woman. I mean, man to man is one thing. But man and woman, it's
Yo, Kirk.
well, it's another thing.
Yo, what are they? Is that hotel chess?
Your
Like, there's
mind
levels
out
to
of the
this?
game, Check. The principles of three-dimensional chess are basically mathematic, Charlie. You put the white here and the black on the secondary
I
level.
know what it is. Let's play.
Oh, their attitude change right there. From like a curious little
Very well.
boy to a serious man.
That was a mistake, Charlie.
No, it wasn't.
Checkmate.
Woo! Hop off!
No, it isn't.
If you'll excuse me.
Is it because Spock is a different species? He can't hypnotize him? Or whatever he's doing with his eyes? That's why at the beginning of the episode, I believe Charlie was asking about the number of humans on the ship. And then his eyes lit up when there was like 428, I believe Kirk said. I think it's because humans is able to take advantage of whatever he is or whatever he experienced as a kid down on that planet. But they do a good job at making his eye color stand out. He's got bright sky blue eyes, and no matter whether he's in the background of a scene or the forefront, wherever he is in frame, even before where you had Kirk talking to the lady, I forgot her name, the lady in red. I can't remember I can't remember her name, but even not Janice, the other one, when they were talking and they were trying to get in contact with Rama, I believe he was in the background. But even in the background in the scene when it was racking focus on Kirk and the lady, even though he was out of focus, his bright blue eyes still stood out, and I think that's intentional from the directors or the creators. Sore loser, can't hack it, rage quit.
Oh, Charlie, I was looking for you. I'd like you to meet Tina Lawton, Yeoman 3rd Class. Charlie Evans.
Hello, Charlie.
She's just a girl. You smell like a girl. All the other girls on the ship, they look just like Tina.
This guy needs to work on his Riz game.
We're the only one.
That's not a way
Looks like you.
to talk to a woman, my friend.
You can understand, can't you?
That pickup line ain't gonna work.
You know about being with somebody, wanting to be. If I had the whole universe, I'd give it to you. I see you. I feel like I'm hungry. All over.
Tell him to leave me alone. And that wouldn't be good for him right now.
I need to get used to everyone's names. I'm sorry.
I'm his first crush. His first love.
Come here, Charlie. Charlie.
That was a pretty cool cutaway right there in terms of cutting or sort of panning in and zooming into Kirk's face as he's grinning, smiling, and then breaks into a smile. But then it transitions to Charlie entering his quarters, and he had the same smile. So I wonder if there's a connection of Charlie and Kirk where Charlie has imprinted something early on into Kirk. Or I'm just curious about that.
No, Charlie.
She is.
No.
But if I did what you said, if I was gentle.
Charlie, there are a million things in this universe you can have, and there are a million things you can't have. It's no fun facing that, but that's the way things are.
Then what am I going to do?
Hang on tight and survive. Everybody does.
You don't.
Everybody, Charlie, me too.
I'm trying. I don't know how.
I love how at the beginning of the episode, Kirk was quick to sort of throw away the mantle to either McCoy or Spock about sort of father figuring Charlie and teaching him a few lessons and sort of, you know, seeing what he's about and obviously teaching him a few things. And then now it's the burden has shifted, or the mantle has shifted to Kirk. He has to take that responsibility of sort of giving the father figure and giving him quite a few lessons. And you can tell when he was even trying to give him the right explanation about hitting Yeoman on the ass, he was struggling. Kirk was even struggling to sort of explain it or put it in the right words. And it tells you a little bit about Kirk's character as well, in terms of like possibly he has room for growth, and like a lot of room for growth, and he's yet to understand certain things as well. And he is going to go through a learning curve through this entire series and changes.
Kirk here.
I don't know if I'm right.
To be notified when we were to make our course adjustments, sir.
Don't laugh at me.
Cool off.
Don't laugh at me!
Go! My guy just disapparated him like it's Harry Potter. How many crew members are we going to lose?
Kirk.
It's only been 2 episodes, or like an episode and a half.
From security on the double.
Affirmative.
What are you going to do to me?
I'm confining you to quarters. I want you to stay there.
I won't let them hurt me.
Oh, love that lighting.
I'll make them go away, too.
They won't hurt you, Charlie. Go to your quarters or I'll pick you up and carry you there.
I love the lighting right there in terms of having everything but the eye line in the shadows right there, and just having the eye segment here, like from I guess the nose and like sort of the eyebrows down, sort of glowing in the white yellowish light, and everything else was in the shadows because that's the focus. It's the eyes. It's all in the eyes. That's sort of Charlie's power, and he's able to move things with his eyes or do things with his eyes. I'm not sure if that's telekinesis or telepathy. I always get them confused. But he's kind of reminding me of 11 from Stranger Things right now. But yeah, even when Kirk, or it cut to sort of that medium close up of Kirk's face right there, even he had the similar lighting to Charlie. But I'm not sure if that was because they're using it as a way to show that Kirk's maintaining deliberate eye contact with Charlie, and that's where he's focused on.
Well, what do we do with this boy, Jim? How do we keep him caged up? It goes even further than that, Doctor. We can't take him with us to Earth Colony 5. Can you imagine what he'd do in an open, normal environment?
Well, they weren't nice to me. They wanted to get rid of me. They don't now.
Because you.
What about us, Charlie?
No.
William Shatner's so good in that role. Like, he gives like the best stare downs.
So, Spock, you getting any readings on your instruments?
Yes, sir. There's a tiger burning bright in the forest of the night. What's going on here?
I'll tell you what
Spock
needs to be
and
released.
then goes into some kind of poetry to her, Doctor.
Once upon a midnight fury, while I pondered weak and weary.
Charlie into the vacuum of space.
Mr. Ears.
Has he like decided to
I can make
go?
him do anything. Whirl around, laugh, anything.
Oh, okay. So he can basically hypnotize anyone
Don't you think he's funny? I think he's funny.
Leave my crew
or
alone.
control anyone. I feel like he's been trying to do it to Kirk, but he can't.
Charlie, what's wrong?
Yo, hey, lead the 7. Oh, okay. Yo, Yeoman dressing up to go see Barbie.
Pink is your favorite, isn't it?
Even her room's lit up pink. I love it. Hot pink in the background. Looks mad.
You don't walk into a room without knocking.
Don't ever lock your door on me again, Janice.
Oh, so it is Janice.
I love you.
I'll lock it when I please.
I'm sorry, you guys are probably like freaking putting your palms in your heads at some of the names I'm getting wrong. Because yeah, I'm fairly new to it. It's been 2 episodes. McCoy is Bones as well. Kirk and Spock are the only 3 I mainly can like obviously register off the bat at the moment. The girls, I think Yeoman is, I don't know if that's like her last name, so it's Janice Yeoman. Yeah, I just need to, or like her nickname. So I need to get in tune with the names. I'm sorry.
I can give you anything, just
Yo, the lighting is
I want you to get
fantastic
out.
in this show.
I only want to be nice to you.
Get out, Charlie.
Spock.
I can't make it any plainer than that. You don't know what the word means.
Like every frame is very pleasing to look at. Man, he doing the Undertaker. Oh, great.
She'd do that.
This is a man who, actually, this is a little kid who basically acts
I loved her,
from emotion.
but she wasn't nice at all.
Suck it up, princess.
What you did wasn't nice either. But I still need you, Captain.
I love how this show so far deals with like sometimes like human values, and it's through this individual here. Like I think this show is gonna delve into a lot about the human condition and like using these extraterrestrial beings or extraterrestrial problems to finally imprint teachings about human life and things like that. Because Charlie, I think it was the Thasians is the alien species. Because his ship crash landed on that, I'm guessing they raised him as a kid and they sort of imbued him or gave him these sort of telekinetic and telepathic powers. Despite him being a human, he might be human, but he has these sort of powers. And it's clear that despite being a 17-year-old individual, but because he was raised by these by this alien race, he still has that immaturity and ignorance about him because he wasn't taught proper human values, hence his treatment of Janice, hence his rash decision making and emotional reactions and childlike reactions to certain things, because he never had that father figure. He wasn't raised by humans, he was raised by an alien species, and they probably taught him all these powers, but still he doesn't have these human values at heart because, yeah, obviously he wasn't raised by humans. I'm probably wrong, but
you try to hurt me again, I'll make a lot of people go away.
The lighting in this show, I really love. Like every
Growing up isn't so much.
Every frame is pleasing to look
I
at.
can do anything.
That's what we like to see. No, that's not what we like to see. Oh man, he gave her the pilot episode treatment with the old woman. Oh no! You know how we're de-aging actors nowadays? What is that? What's the opposite of de-aging? Aging! Oh, it is a pretty dark episode, like, I'm not gonna lie. Even the turbines, like the engines of the ship, are colorful. Like, they have the rainbow color. They have RGB lighting.
My instruments show we're receiving a message on subspace frequency 3.
You can have it now. I've locked on course for Colony 5 again.
This guy chucks his toys out the pram when nothing goes his way.
Get out of my chair, Charlie.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's
I've got your ship, Captain.
And not sit in Captain Kirk's chair, buddy.
I think you've reached your limit and can't take on one more thing. You're gonna have to.
Imagine the same jiu-jitsu takedowns
Sent you away before, but
Kirk was teaching Charlie, or attempting to. He uses it on
Don't
him.
make me do it now.
You've got my ship and I want it back.
Sorry.
What?
Trank him.
I just nothing!
Captain,
Ooh.
navigation console is clear now. Ship is answering the helm.
Everything is as it was.
Oh, I won't do it again.
Really?
Please, I'll be good. I won't ever do it again. They don't love. Please. I want to stay.
How unfortunate.
They signaled they're leaving.
I feel like deep down Kirk is kind of hurt that he couldn't help him, because I feel like he's sympathizes with his situation in terms of understanding how he was raised. He didn't get a proper human raising, and obviously he has this burden of these powers which he cannot control, because they were just imprinted on him at such a young age, or he was taught them at such a young age, and the lack of human values he was taught obviously has been shown this entire episode with his childlike behavior, his rash decisions and everything. But I feel like deep down Kirk feels that he didn't do enough to help him, to get him to Colony 5 so he can get a proper raising with humans and probably get taught certain human values and how to live with humans and things like that. But at the same time, we'd probably try to weaponize him. But I don't know what human society is like on Earth in this in this show. So yeah, at the same time, we'd probably try to weaponize him. You never know.
It's all right, human. It's all over now.
The actor that played Charlie did a great job, in my opinion. Especially at being, or like showing those emotions of being really creepy and eerie at points. There we have it, guys. There's our reaction, my reaction to episode 2 of Star Trek the Original Series, titled Charlie X. Yeah, I felt like I'm not gonna freaking give you a full-on review at the end and keep going on and keep, you know, talking about things, because I felt like I paused enough in the video already to talk about certain aspects of the episode, my thoughts and things like that. I really dig the production design in this show. I think it's absolutely outstanding. I love the lighting. It's just a pleasing show to look at. It's so vibrant and colorful, and yeah, I dig the look of the Starship Enterprise, and each passing episode we get to see more of the Enterprise, and it seems like the first 2 episodes have been these sort of problem of the week type episodes where there's an issue they have to solve that's aboard their ship, and they have to overcome that situation or issue, and yeah, I still enjoy it. But through those issues, even like the first episode where we had the individual woman who was I forgot her name, or like the alien species that was posing as the individual woman. We got to see different segments of the ship, and in this episode, yet again, through Charlie's infatuation with Yeoman, we got to see her room or her quarters, and I love the the pink, the vibrance of the hot pink and pink, different shades of pink in her room. We also got to see the gymnasium as well. So like each episode, and even like the canteen area as well when the individual was singing. So yeah, each episode we get to see more of the Enterprise, and I'm really digging that as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. As always, been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.